Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
At Take Stock in Children, we believe education is not only for those who can afford it. We believe mentors change kids' lives. We believe the right tools can build your future. We believe our kids are our family. We believe through education we can end poverty. We believe healthy relationships build confidence. We believe a college degree offers opportunities. We believe every kid can be a CEO. Take stock in children. Where you come from never defines you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Nancy Stowaway, Executive Director of Take Stock in Children, Palm Beach County, and welcome to our 2025 Take Stock in Children Johnson Scholars Program Commencement Ceremony. Please continue standing and please rise as we welcome Take Stock in Children alumna Jennifer Nautilus for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem, as well as the Lake Worth High School Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard to present the colors.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, you can be seated now. Hello, my name is Danielle Oldham, and I'm the Director of Program Services for Take Stock in Children. Let's give a warm round of applause to the Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard and Jennifer Nautilus. Tonight, we are here to celebrate you, our 120 graduating seniors. For 30 years, Take Stock in Children has provided mentorship, scholarship, and support to help students succeed in college and enter the workforce with confidence. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some of our special guests, both on the stage and in the audience, who make this night special. Thank you, Johnson Scholarship Foundation, for your continued partnership and for making this collaboration possible. Joining us from the foundation tonight is Office Manager and Program Officer Sharon Wood. And a special thank you to Palm Beach County School District members who are here tonight. Superintendent Michael Burke, District 6 Board Member and Take Stock Board Member Marcia Andrews, District 2 School Board Member Virginia Savianto, Chief of Student Health and Wellness and Take Stock in Children Board Member Keith Oswald, Chief of Strategic Communication and Engagement, Sean Cooley. Chief Academic Officer, Marie Bishop. Glades Region Superintendent, Angela Avery Moore. Glades Central High School Principal, Melanie Bolden Morris. Palm Beach Lakes Community High School Principal, Roslyn Gray McCrae. And Dwayne Denard, Principal, Pahokee Middle Senior High School. We'd also like to take a moment to thank our Take Stock in Children board members who have joined us tonight. Board Chair, Evan Belinsky. Keith Probel. Dr. Kevin Allen, and Katia St. Perude. And to our legislators, thank you for your ongoing support of the Take Stock in Children program at the statewide level. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank our donors whose support truly makes this night possible for our students, and especially to those who have a graduating senior tonight. Admirals Cove Foundation, Boca West Children's Foundation, Ballin Isles Charities, Carl Angus DeSantis Foundation, Champa Tulsi, Church of Bethesda by the Sea, Florida Crystals Corporation, Florida Power and Light, Frederick A. DeLuca Foundation, Frenchman's Creek Charity Foundation, Gary and Vivian Player Foundation, Ibis Charities Foundation, Jim Moran Foundation, the Jupiter Group, Loxahatchee Club Education Foundation, Mary Alice Fortin Foundation, Marisol Foundation, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Palm Beach Golf Association, Peter H. Kamen Family Foundation, SV Microwave, Walter and Adie Bloom Foundation. Your generous contributions make it possible for our students to realize their college dreams and set out on a path for success.
Hello, I'm Boladay George with the Johnson Scholars Program with the School District of Palm Beach County. I'm very excited to be here to celebrate another successful year with the Take Stock in Children Johnson Scholars Program with the Johnson Scholarship Foundation as a mutual donor. This collaboration has continued the foundation's goal of providing students throughout our school district with college readiness and scholarship opportunities. Since 2008, this program has not only prepared students for their post-secondary goals, but also provided them with the support system beyond high school. From college readiness to caring mentors, educational scholarships, and hope for a brighter future, this program embodies a true team effort. Video. Now we'd like to recognize one of our students with a special award, the Johnson Scholars Best Portfolio, which is a digital platform students use to document their journey and prepare for life after graduation. It includes a resume, essays, career assessments, and a post-graduation plan. Ezekiel Ramirez of Pahokee Middle High School has compiled the most impressive portfolio of all of our graduating seniors. With this award, Ezekiel will receive a $5,000 bonus scholarship payable to his school, the University of Florida, and a new laptop. Ezekiel, please join us on the stage. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank our Literacy AmeriCorps members for serving as college readiness coaches, guiding our students throughout their senior year, as well as our school coordinators in the front row and the entire Take Stock in Children Johnson Scholar staff. AmeriCorps and school coordinators and staff, please stand so that we can recognize you for all of your hard work. Thank you all for supporting our mentors and our students as they begin their college journey.
Thank you, Bo. I'd now like to ask a very special guest to share a few words. As the superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, Mr. Michael Burke is passionate about supporting academic excellence and paving the way to postgraduate success for our district's 170,000 students who attend 182 schools. Mr. Burke has dedicated more than 3 decades to public service and education in Florida, including more than 27 years of service to the students and families in Palm Beach County. It is my honor to welcome a leader who believes in the potential of every graduate. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Mr. Michael Burke.
Thank you, Ms. Stelway. Good evening. Congratulations to the Take Stock in Children class of 2025. Let's give these graduates another round of applause, please. It's my honor to serve as superintendent of the school district of Palm Beach County, and I'm fortunate to work for a school board that is incredibly supportive, and they really put children first each and every day. And I'd like to recognize 2 of my bosses here again with us this evening. We have our board vice chair, Ms. Marcia Andrews from District 6. And when she's not busy serving as the vice chair, she is a mentor to Take Stock in Children students, and also she's a mentor to the superintendent. So I appreciate all the good advice. And we have Ms. Virginia Savieto from District 2 who joined our school board in November, and she's given me a little mentoring as well. So thank you for being here. Graduates, so some of you are pretty accustomed to this venue. How many graduated in the last week or so? Anybody? We're just getting started. We're about 8 ceremonies in. Yep, I see a few. And we've got about 23 to go. So we'll be busy here for the next week and a half. But you are the only graduates that get to go through 2 graduation ceremonies. So it's pretty special, that distinction. And think of tonight, if you haven't had your school ceremony yet, think of this as your pre-award show. And then for those of you that already crossed the stage, think of this as your after party. You know, all these big events. And this is one tonight. Have pre-parties, after parties, and you now are A-list celebrities, so enjoy it. Tonight's special for all of us on stage because it's the only graduation ceremony where I know every graduate's hand I shake, all 120 of you, has a college scholarship. And that's the best feeling in the world. That is a remarkable achievement and a testament to your hard work with Take Stock in Children. I remember attending your college decision day not too long ago, a few weeks back there at the Hilton, and it was a great event. And I really enjoy that when we got to see all the Take Stock in Children graduates don their baseball caps for the institution they're heading off to. I'm a Florida State alum, so I even saw a few future Noles, so go Noles for those of you, but everywhere you had selected were great choices. And, you know, I really just excited to be a part of your future. And the only piece of advice I'll give you, because you already are studying hard and doing all that, but when you go to school, some of these universities are quite large. You know, I was a little shell-shocked when I went from my high school to a major university. And I would encourage you to find, like, clubs, intramural sports, like different, you know, groups that you could become a member of and just get to know people. I think, you know, it's a great chance. You'll get to meet people in your dorm and in your classes, but I encourage our high school students to get involved in our campus, and I would encourage the college students to get involved as well, because it's a great way to make friends and, you know, build that support system when you could be away from home for the first time. You've demonstrated you can work hard, make sound decisions, and excel academically. Continue that momentum. College will demand the same discipline and dedication you've shown to get here. And keep setting your goals high, and be mindful of the decisions that will help you achieve them. Do not hesitate to seek guidance or support. You're lucky to have a mentor who knows you and can help you navigate college. And remember that everyone at every stage of life can benefit from a good coach or mentor. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of maturity and wisdom. Keep up that great work and never give up on your aspirations. Goals that are truly worthwhile rarely come easily, but your continued hard work and dedication and perseverance will lead to success. Graduates, please show your appreciation by giving your mentors and the entire Take Stock in Children team a huge round of applause. Thank you. On behalf of the school board and the entire school district of Palm Beach County, thank you to Take Stock in Children, all the dedicated mentors here this evening, your board members and staff. You have made a significant investment in the lives of these students, an investment that will last them a lifetime. And I trust mentoring has enriched your lives as well. I had a chance recently to work alongside one of our volunteers in the school system, and we're very fortunate. We have 40,000 plus volunteers in Palm Beach County schools, and we have about 23,000 full-time employees. So I jokingly said, you volunteers have got us outnumbered almost 2 to 1. But I had the chance to kind of spend about a half a day with a volunteer that was doing everything from helping our students in the lunchroom, to tutoring them, to helping them with their art projects. And we couldn't run this district, first of all, without the volunteers and without our mentors. But what I also saw was the volunteer, how much enjoyment they were getting out of it and satisfaction. And I think it's a great way to enrich your own life. So I applaud your service and encourage you to keep it up, because you are making an incredible difference. And graduates, again, we celebrate you and your achievements. You balance the demands of high school while completing a Take Stock program and earning admission to college. And that is a great accomplishment, and we are all very proud of you. On behalf of the entire school board, again, congratulations, Take Stock in Children class of 2025. It's just an honor to be with you this evening. I look forward to shaking your hand one more time. So thank you.
Thank you. That was great. We appreciate it. I'm Evan Belinsky. I'm board chair for Take Stock in Children. Superintendent Burke, we're really excited to have you here tonight as we get to celebrate our seniors, and we get to award $1 million in Florida prepaid scholarships tonight. All right, so now we'd like to present the big check. That's what we're doing.
Good evening. I'm Shania Rowley. As Program Success Manager, I'd like to recognize some more of our distinguished seniors. These students reflect an ongoing commitment to our program and their academic accomplishments. Our first award recognizes the student who has earned the highest GPA. Elizabeth Robles is graduating first in her class from Pahokee Middle Senior High School. Elizabeth is graduating with a 6.0 weighted GPA. To honor her commitment to academic excellence, Elizabeth will receive a $5,000 bonus scholarship payable to her school, the University of Florida, and a new laptop. But wait, there's more. In addition to our highest GPA, Elizabeth has also been awarded the Amazon Future Engineering Scholarship. She is one of just 400 students nationwide to receive this prestigious honor, a 4-year scholarship to pursue a degree in computer science or engineering. We are so proud of you, Elizabeth. Our next winner is being recognized as our most outstanding senior. Josephine Quiroga is graduating from William T. Dwyer High School and is headed to Santa Fe College. Josephine will receive a $5,000 bonus scholarship payable to her school and a new laptop. Our next award honors the student who overcame remarkable obstacles to get to this stage this evening. Our most improved student is Melvin Watson of William T. Dwyer High School. Melvin will receive a $5,000 bonus scholarship payable to his school, Palm Beach State College, and a new laptop. This next award is a scholarship in memory of a very special mentor, Shelley Heimowitz. Served as a Take Stock mentor for almost 10 years, impacting the lives of 10 students. Shelley's passion was always to make sure mentees became the best they could be and nothing less. Kevin Derulo from John I. Leonard High School is being presented with the Shelley Heimowitz Housing Scholarship. This scholarship will cover his housing for his first year at the University of Florida. The following awards are presented to students receiving upgrades to a 4-year university scholarship. Jordan Wright has proven to be a dedicated student at Atlantic Community High School. And tonight, he's being honored with the Marshall E. Rinker Senior 4-Year University Scholarship. Mr. Rinker chose to use his resources to make a difference in the lives of others, supporting primarily education. He is headed to Florida State University to study sports management. Tonight, we have 2 students being honored as Take Stock in Children Inspire Scholars at the University of Central Florida. The Inspire Scholars Program is a partnership between the Take Stock program and UCF's Burnett Honors College. It provides a 4-year Florida prepaid tuition and housing award, along with up to $5,000 for co-curricular opportunities such as study abroad, research, and internships. Receiving this honor tonight are Zoana Brown from Park Vista High School and Dylan Nunn from Royal Palm Beach High School. We also know many of you have been awarded additional scholarships outside of our Take Stock in Children network, and we'd like to acknowledge you now. If you have been awarded any of the following scholarships, please stand so we can honor your accomplishment. The Gates Scholarship, the Mackin Florida Opportunity Scholarship at UF, Kelly Stroll Emerging Scholars at FAU, FSU CARE Scholarship, Florida Bright Future Scholarship, Andrea C. Carmen Memorial Scholarship, George Snow Scholarship, Community Foundation Scholarship, or any other scholarships. Let's give a round of applause for these high-achieving scholars. Thank you.
All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. To our keynote speaker, many of you remember Mr. Kevin Allen from College Decision Night because he was the one that announced all the great schools that you're going to. But Kevin was right where you were one day. He overcame the odds to not only graduate high school, but he also rose above homelessness to achieve a doctoral degree and now has a very successful career. Dr. Kevin Allen Jr. is the Director of Development for the Kelly Stroll Program at Florida Atlantic University and is also a Take Stock in Children mentor. Let's give him a very warm round of applause.
Congratulations, class of 2025. All right, so what I want to do is I want you to participate with me just for a second. So if I can have all of the graduates to please stand and face your families. And if I can have all moms and dads and guardians to please stand and face your student. Mom and dad, make sure you look among that colorful group and find your child. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I highlight the significance of this moment. Mom and dad, for every sacrifice that you made, known and unknown, for every dream that you gave up, when people said that they couldn't, you said that they could. For every prayer that you prayed, when people said that they could not have, you worked sometimes 2 and 3 jobs to make sure that they could have. And what you're looking at is not only your son and your daughter, but that is your joy, that is your aggravation, that is your stress, that is your love, all wrapped up in one. And because of your sacrifices, this human being is going to go on to blaze a trail and change the complete trajectory of your family. Because of your sacrifice, the stories and the roads and the challenges that you faced, your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren will never have to face because of the foundation that you laid. And when they walk across the stage and graduate, they are not just ending their chapter of high school, but your entire family walks into a new chapter and a new meaning. Because of them, the history and the narrative of your family will never be the same. So I want you to celebrate the change. Come on, it's a big deal. Celebrate. All right. You could be seated. You could be seated. Now, parents, also what's going to change is it's going to be one less person in the house turning on the lights. So that means that the light bill going to go down. It's going to be one less person in the house turning on the water and letting the water run while they're checking their text messages. So that means that the water bill is going to go down. And when you go to Publix, Winn-Dixie, Sprouts, Whole Foods, El Presidente, wherever your shopping is, you're going to look at the grocery bill, and it's going to be just a little bit less And then you're going to find somewhere as they get accustomed to college that your peace and tranquility levels going to go up just a little bit. Mother's Day presents and the value of those gifts are going to go up. Father's Day, now I have a 6-month-old, I have a 2-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old. Yes, yes. And so, thank you for clapping. She was the only one. And so, it's okay. It's okay. I feel the pain. Trust me. And so, Father's Day gifts and presents and those values are going to go up just a little bit. And this is when you know that you've arrived. Your son and your daughter, you're going to go to an establishment to eat. And when you walk in that establishment, first of all, it won't be no paper napkins wrapped up with plastic forks. It's going to be real cloth napkins. When you get ready to go and you look at the menu, it's not going to be a 2-for-1 special. It's actually going to be a leather-bound book with many selections and many options. When you go to this restaurant and you sit down, they're going to ask you what color napkin, whether you want black or white. And then you're going to open that menu and you're going to order whatever you want. Some of you going to go ahead and get you a lobster. Some of you going to go ahead and get you the lamb chops. For my vegan folks, you're going to go ahead and get you a salad. And then something incredible is going to happen. You're going to reach back there because you're so used to paying for everything. And when they put that bill on the table, your child that you've been providing for 18, 19 years is going to put their hand on that receipt and say, don't worry, I got it. And that's when you know. That's when you know. That's when you know we made it. Graduates, what I want to talk to you tonight about is I want to tell you my story briefly. And in the midst of me telling you my story, I'm going to give you some tips and recommendations that if you apply these, whether you're going to college or some of you are going to the military, if you apply these within the first 16 to 32 weeks of your experience, I promise you not only will it help you with your first year, but it will also help you with the strategies and your pathway beyond. So I grew up in Liberty City, Miami, and I she said, wow, yes. Typically, you find Liberty City somewhere on the first 48 over there. And so I grew up in that environment, and my mother gave me 3 options. She said, Kevin, you either are going to college, she said, you're going to the military, or you're going to the homeless shelter. But whatever you choose, you got to get out of my house. That's what my mother said. And so I knew I couldn't go to the military because where I come from, you run away from gunfire. You don't run towards it. And I knew that I couldn't go to the homeless shelter, and so college was my option. And I had a great CAP advisor in high school, and so I got accepted into Florida State University in the CARE program. And I was so excited because I'm the oldest grandchild in my family. So I was the first to go to college. I was the first one to graduate high school, and everybody was so excited. They had a trunk party. I got all of this stuff. And as we were riding on our way down I-10 to get to Tallahassee, the pressure of also being the first to fail began to set in. The pressure of being the first one to come home without the degree begin to set in. And as much as we are celebrating you and praising you for being first, there's also the pressure of being first because there's no one that has set the example before you. When I got to Florida State, I was there over the summer, and I had the time of my life. I was staying on campus. There was nobody to tell me to make up my bed, nobody to tell me to go to bed. I was staying out as late as I wanted to. It was hot in Tallahassee. I was going to fraternity parties. I was going to sorority parties. And there was not that many people on campus because it was the summer. I finished my first semester, my summer semester at Florida State with a 3.75 GPA. And then I came to Florida State, thank you, with about $15,000 to $20,000 in additional scholarships. And so what happened was that after all of my stuff was paid, I got a refund check. So I got A's and I got paid. So I was living good. So now I got about $3,000. And the first thing I did, I didn't open up no savings account. I didn't invest the money nowhere. No, this was around the time when Coach was coming out. And I went to the mall, and I bought my mama her first Coach purse. Boy, I was so excited. Yes, I did. I bought that Coach purse, bought that purse home. She was excited. I was excited. I said, Ma, I got this. I got this. And then the fall came. Now, I wasn't able to stay on campus because we did not apply for housing in enough time. So I had to stay about a half a mile away and walk to campus. And then, at that time, Florida State's enrollment was about 42,000 students. Less than 3% at that time was minority. I was a bio pre-med major. My first class was biology 1, what they call baby bio. I went into this classroom, I'll never forget it. The classroom was called HCB, the huge classroom building. I opened the doors to that building, and there were 1,500 students sitting in that room. I scanned the room. Not one soul looked like me. I closed the door. I went to my dorm and said, I can't do this. Oh, no, I can't do this. And then, to top it all off, nobody told me it got cold in Tallahassee. There was ice on people's windshields. Hell was coming out of the sky. And I'm like, I know that we're still in Florida. Why isn't it cold? My Miami blood couldn't take it. By the time I ended my first semester GPA was a 1.8. So now, when you enter into college or university, some of you going to the military, you're going to face challenges, right? For some of you, it may be academics. For some of you, you may be in a long-term relationship with somebody in high school and y'all may break up. Whatever it is, there's going to be a challenge that's going to hit you, and you have two ways to respond. Either you're going to react or you're going to respond to the challenge. When you react, you allow the emotions of the situation to overwhelm you and you make rash decisions, or you can respond by controlling those situations and making decisions that's best fit for the facts of the situation. I reacted. I allowed the fear, I allowed the anxiety to overwhelm me, but when I looked at it, my GPA was fine. I was still getting scholarship money, so I said, you know what? I'm going to power through this. And I never asked for help. By the time I got to my spring semester, I did a little bit better. I got a 2.3, but my overall GPA went from a 3.7 to a 2.7. So within the first year of me being at Florida State, I had a low GPA and I had lost all of my scholarships because the GPA requirement was a 3.0. So I'm looking at no money, and I said to myself, I got to go home. So I went to my financial aid advisor, and I sat there in front of her, and the tears began to come down my face. And the first thought that came to my mind was, I hope my mama kept that return receipt on that Coach purse because we're going to need that money. And then the second thought that came to my mind, what am I going to say to this woman? Here is a woman who she got pregnant with me at 19, and so she had to give up her full ride scholarship to go to nursing school at Georgia State for me. Here was a woman who she said she was going to go to the military, but when the military told her that she had to give up her parental rights, she said that she couldn't give up her parental rights of her baby, and so she denied that opportunity for me. How is it that within 1 year's time, I went from being my mother's biggest blessing to staring in the face of being her biggest disappointment? And the tears began to flow. And the advisor asked me, she said, Kevin, what's wrong? I said, well, I got to go home. I don't have no money. I'm up here in Tallahassee. I don't know nobody. My GPS low. I got to go home and I can't figure it out. And she said, why are you closing the door on your future? She said, even though your GPA is below a 3.0, she said, you're not on academic probation because to be on academic probation, you got to get below a 2.0. And she said, while you don't have all the scholarships you had, you're still eligible for the Pell Grant, and there's still a path forward. And what I had to learn out of that situation was I had to get out of my own head. Because when you are facing challenges and circumstances, a problem out of context can seem overwhelming. And you have to learn now to ask for help. Now, while it's never too late to ask for help, there is a right time to ask for help, because the earlier you ask for help will determine whether someone will help you to respond to the situation or whether you're going to recover from the situation. I waited so late to where I had to now recover from the situation because I had lost scholarships that if I would have asked for help in enough time, I didn't have to lose them. And so she gave me a path forward. I got excited. I called my mama. I told her everything. And I'll never forget what she said. She said, Kevin, everything that we went through, I survived, so you didn't have to. And what that meant for me was that all of the struggles that we had endured, she endured them for me so that I could go to Florida State and not just survive, but thrive. And then all of a sudden, as I begin to sit there and talk to her, I begin to remember our story. I can begin to remember the fact that for most of my childhood, we had to live out of a box because we were moving from relative to relative house because we didn't have anywhere to go. I can remember being kicked out of certain family members' homes because they didn't want us there anymore. I can remember holding my sister at night because we were growing up in a domestic violence household. I can remember my mother going to work from 3 to 7, from 7 to 3:30, and then from 3:30 to 11 o'clock, she went to school just to provide a better way for us. And when I begin to think about and remember where I came from, it was my story that what we endured. And if we could survive that, then I could truly take hold of this a thing that we call college. And what I want you to understand is that while some of your colleagues are going and they're going based upon their intellect, while some of your colleagues are going and they're going based upon their athleticism, what we have as first generation students as our superpower is our story. It is the fact that we survived, we overcame. There were obstacles that were meant to knock us down, and we didn't allow them. And that is the S that we wear on our chest. And so when you step on this college campus, when you step on that military base, do not forget where you came from, because that's where you're going to get your grit. That's where you're going to get your determination. That's where you're going to get. Never forget who you are. So I sat there and I had my story. What I want you to remember is, number one, when you face challenges, remember to respond and don't just react. Remember, number two, that there is a timeliness to asking for help. And the earlier you ask for help, the easier it'll be for you to overcome obstacles. Make sure that you get out of your own head and bring people in so that they can help to change your perspective so that you can see what you're facing in a different way. It was the strength of that story that I used to graduate from Florida State. And I didn't graduate summa cum laude. I didn't graduate cum laude, but I graduated thank you, Lord. And I made it through. And then I had to take out some loans to get it done. But when I got to Florida Atlantic, I got a master's degree and a PhD, fully paid for with no cost to my pocket. So I became the first bachelor's first master's and first PhD in my family because I never gave up. And so what I want to do now is I want to give you a gift. So I would like all of our parents to stand. I would like all of our Take Stock staff and guests on the stage to stand. Graduates, what I want you to do is I want you to take out your cell phones. Take out your cell phones. It's okay. They're like, can I really take it out? Yeah, take it out. Go ahead. And I want you to go to the camera. And I want you to go to the video. Here's what's so powerful about being a Take Stock in Children scholar. You're not going to college just with a scholarship. You're not just going to college with an accolade. You're going to college with a village of people that is at your beck and call, that you can call at any time and ask for help. And so while there's other scholars that may be going just with their family, you're going with your family and a whole army of people. So what I want you to do is I want you to lift up your cameras. Lift them up. Come on. There. Press record. Here we go. Now, family and guests on the stage, I want you to repeat after me. Ready? You are worth it. You are worth it. You are successful. You are successful. You are not alone. You are not alone. You can make it. You can make it. Now I want you to point the cameras at me. Point them at me. Hey, scholar, I know you may be going through right now. I know it may be hard, and I know it may be difficult. But never forget that you are a part of the Take Stock family. You have the grit, you have what it takes, and you have everything you need to overcome whatever obstacle that you're facing. So I want you to lift up your head, dust yourself off, pick up the phone, and call us, because we are here for you always. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom. Now, on to our mentors that are present tonight. Thank you for the wonderful job you do and the countless hours you put in each day in support of our students. Over the past year, we had over 500 mentors who gave more than 5,900 hours of their time and 12,000 mentor sessions. It is because of what you do that makes all of this possible. We couldn't have done it without you and the important work that you do each and every day with our students. You are truly the heart of our program. Would all of our mentors please stand right now to be recognized? Thank you. Thank you. Now, it is with great honor that we present our graduating class of 2025. Each of you have successfully fulfilled all the requirements of the program. You have maintained good grades, you've met with your mentor and your college readiness coaches, as well as acted responsibly and demonstrated positive behavior. Mentor, I hope you enjoy this special moment in acknowledgement of your long-term commitment to your mentees. We invite you to join your mentees as they walk across the stage.
Hello. Okay. Ezequiel Ramirez, Pahokee Middle School, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Scholar and Jim Moran Scholar. Elizabeth Robles, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Scholar and Jim Moran Scholar. Josephine Quiroga, William T. Dwyer High School, Jupiter Group Scholar. The card. Melvin Watson, William T. Dwyer High School, Palm Beach Golf Association Scholar. Kevin Delarue, John I. Leonard High School, Gary Player Scholar. Reich. Jordan Reich, Atlantic Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Ziona Brown, Park Vista Community High School. Dylan Nunn, Royal Palm Beach High School. Jamichaels Lamons, Royal Palm Beach High School, Admirals Cove Scholar.
Araceli Alvarado Ramos, Royal Palm Beach High School. Kristen Henderson, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Ibis Charities Scholar. Jerelis Del Valle, Palm Beach Central High School, Panera Scholar. Gustavo Barrera, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Scholar. Christopher Bosico, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Mirasol Scholar. Angie Perdue Salas, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Armani Berrio, Forest Hill Community High School, Microwave Scholar. Catherine Betancourt, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Scholar. Molina Bien-Aimé, Glade Central Community High School, FPNL Scholar. Nedline Bien-Aimé, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Jean Morin Scholar.
Javen Wallace, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, DeSantis Scholars. Layla Bryant, Glade Central Community High School, Florida Crystal Scholars. Jonathan Cadenas Ramirez, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Sydney Campbell, Suncoast Community High School. Alondra Campos, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Scholar and Jim Moran Scholar. Fernanda Castillo, Forest Hill Community High School. Naima Cerisier, Santa Luces Community High School, 14 Foundation Scholar. Josira Chacarone, Forest Hill Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Kaisha Charles, Lake Worth Community High School, Boca West Scholar. Kaylee Coleman, Forest Hill Community High School. Edwin Chavez Vicente, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, Palm Beach Golf Association Scholar.
Jennifer Crespo, Forest Hill Community High School, Champatulsi Scholar. Andrea Cuervo, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Admiral's Cove Scholar. Alisa Diane, Forest Hill Community High School, Microwave Scholar. Elodie Dieu Juste, Royal Palm Beach High School. Cheyenne Duval, Palm Beach Garden Community High School, Freshman's Creek Scholar. Tyreek Dyke, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Scholar and Jim Moran Scholar. Rubis Estimable, Boca Raton High School, Boca West Scholar. Midealine Exanor, Atlantic Community High School, DeSantis Scholar.
Frandiana Ferdinand, Boca Raton High School, Boca West Scholar. Tioni Fields, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Scholar. Stanley Francois, John I. Leonard High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Darius Frizon, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Brenda Garcia Corona, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Isabela Gilberto, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, FP&L Scholar. Reynaldo Gonzalez, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca Jim Moran Scholar. Brianna Gutierrez, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Ernest Habersham IV, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Antonio Hamilton, Palm Beach Central High School. Joanna Harris, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, Bethesda by the Sea Scholar.
Jekaila Harvey, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Jean Moran Scholar. Sharon Elaine Henley, Palm Beach Lake Community High School. Destiny Henry John I. Leonard High School Gary Player Scholar. Briley Hernandez Sierra Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Sania Nicole Inman William T. Dwyer High School Admirals Cove Scholar. Jaden Jackson, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Christopher Van Horn, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Endo Wesley Jean-Pierre, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Jean Morin Scholar. Stacy Joseph, Wellington Community High School, PBSO Scholar.
Serenity Landers, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, FPNL Scholar. Matthew Latouche, Lake Worth Community High School. Karen Leon Ramirez, Palm Beach Lakes High School, FPNL 2023. Summer Lesdech, Forest Hill Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Janaya Linton, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Frenchman Creek Scholar. Victor Lopez, Atlantic Community High School, DeSantis Scholar. Han Jia Lee, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Palm Beach Golf Association Scholar. Denaya Manuel, Pahokee Middle High School. Willie Bernard McKenzie III, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Jennifer Roker, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Scholar.
Joanna Membrano, Lake Worth Community High School. Genesis Mendoza, Forest Hill Community High School. Nen Wasneda Mildor, John I. Leonard Community High School, Gary Player Scholar. Gianna Memhard, Royal Palm Beach High School, DeSantis Scholar. Ricky Noel, Atlantic Community High School. Luciano Panicia, William T. Dwyer High School, DeSantis Scholar. Ana Maria Perez, Penn Foster School. Juanid Pierre, Glade Central Community High School, DeLuca Scholar. Nicole Ramallo Beltran, Forest Hill Community High School. Brian Ramos Gomez, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School.
Soraya Lisette Rodriguez Cisneros, Santa Luces Community High School. Joaquin Rojas Jones, Jupiter Community High School, Palm Beach Golf Association Scholar and Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Daphne Ryan, William T. Dwyer High School, Admiral's Cove Scholar. Wesley Pochette, Village Academy, DeSantis Scholar. Wilnica St. Hubert, Pahokee Middle High School, DeLuca and Jim Moran Scholar. Herbert St. Ville, William T. Dwyer High School, Admiral's Cove Scholar. Mario Santiago, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Admiral's Cove Scholar. Zoraida Santos Ramirez, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, MPBC Scholar. Tiaja Zellers, Glades Central Community High School, Florida Crystal Scholars. Eduardo Serrano Isidro, Suncoast Community High School.
Amon Sharif, Park Vista Community High School. Rebecca Saint-Germain, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Cheyenne Staden, Palm Beach Central High School. Kesley Sterling, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Mario Suarez, Dr. Joaquim Garcia High School, Bloom Foundation Scholar. Jasmine Valsen, Santa Lucia's Community High School. Takera Tompkins, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Sheila Velasquez, Lake Worth Community High School. Jason Velasquez Roblero, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Ibis Charity Scholar.
Ketna Burney, Worthington High School. Kamar Virtus, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Jupiter Group Scholar. Heine Volmar, Glades Central Community High School, DeLuca Scholar. Garth Williams, Jupiter Community High School, Loxahatchee Club Scholar. Yailin Wong, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Frenchman's Creek Scholar. America Wright, Palm Beach Gardens Community High School, Admiral's Cove Scholar. Denilson Martinez, Palm Beach Lakes Community High School, FP&L Scholar. Lidia Ramirez Mendoza, Palm Beach Lakes High School. That's a lot.
Let's give a warm round of applause for our class of 2025 graduates. Students, 4 years ago, when you started high school, many of you were very unsure of your future, and many of you never even dreamed of college. But today, as we celebrate your graduation from high school, each and every one of you is on your pathway to success. We are so incredibly proud of your accomplishments, and we hope you'll continue to expand your education, your professional development, and success throughout your lifetime by committing to take every opportunity to learn something new. Let's give them one more round of applause. We ask that parents remain seated as the students will head to the risers in the back for a group photo. Students will then proceed to be released. Students, please rise as we usher you to the back. Parents, please stay seated. Thank you all again for joining us, and if you would just let the kids get their picture, then we will make sure to release them to you. Have a great evening.